I wish you could see me now. I wish I could show you how I'm not who I was. I used to be mad at you, a little on the hurt side too, but I'm not who I was. I found my way around to forgiving you some time ago, but I never got to tell you. Oh, I found us in a photograph. I saw me and I had to laugh. You know, I'm not who I was. You were there, you were right above me, and I wonder if you ever loved me just for who I was. When the pain came back again, like a bitter friend, it was all that I could do to keep myself from blaming you. Oh, I reckon it's a funny thing. I figured out I could sing, and now I'm not who I was. I write about love and such, maybe 'cause I want it so much. I'm not who I was. I was thinking maybe I should let you know that I'm not the same, but I never did forget your name. Hello. Well, the thing I find most amazing in Amazing Grace is the chance to give it out. Maybe that's what love is all about. I wish you could see me now. I wish I could show you how I'm not who I was. Hello, everybody. I bet, after I tell you this, that was I'm Not Who I Was by Brandon Heath. I always wanted to kind of do that announcer type thing. But anyway, I bet you're all wondering why I'm putting this video here anyway. Well, basically a couple of reasons. Because, one, I was bored. Two, I didn't have anything else to do. And three, I just felt like doing this again for once. Because I kind of missed it. So this is kind of like an almost live thing, if you want to put it that way. This doesn't mean that I'll be doing episodes frequently and often, as much as I'd love to. I may post a video here and there, a couple every month or so, depending on everything. My little Christmas display here. Check it out, it's Christmas. I don't know if you can see it. So, Last time I did this was about 3 years ago. And since then there was a lot that changed. There's been a lot of things. Like the change of the scenery. And the popular games. And the announcement of Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9, and Star Wars rights being bought over by Disney. Please, don't ruin it for us. Unless you make it even better, don't bother trying to do it at all. Please, Disney. So, around the past couple of years, I've been doing a lot of things with acting, as a lot of you already know. Like, actually, we went to New York City and saw Rent about a year ago this day. And now I'm actually currently in my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9th shows that the one is going up in the end of January and the beginning of February, and the other one is going to be in March. Since the last shows that I've done, I was in A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act Out, the second part, Cats, Bye Bye Birdie, Rent, and then there was Act Out again this past summer, and Arts Alive, which was, well, they were both really great. And now I'm currently in a show that a lot of you may know from seeing commercials on TV and such, called Les Miserables. Or as Americans would try to pronounce it who don't know French, Les Miserables. But that's besides the point. I am playing the Bishop, who is the main guy who changes Valjean's life in the beginning. If you guys are going to go see the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you at this moment. Maybe next moment that I talk about Les Mis, I will. But there's also one that's currently on Broadway that I'm going to be in March, which is Annie. That I'm some guy named Harold Ickes. Part of the president's cabinet, plus I'm also a butler. And since about a year or so ago, I've came out with, I think I may have put this in a video before, but it's getting to that time of year where you want to get some stuff out, like this, for instance. This is my book. I started it on Facebook, as a lot of you already know. It's called A Young Knight's Tale. It's a story about two young boys who set off on an adventure, and they go on this adventure and they find that their life is changed dramatically by what they have just done. By leaving their home that they've known for years and just going out on a limb and saying, you know what, I'm going to go follow this strange guy and see what he's up to, because it sounds like something really neat. But at the same time, there's also Stephanie, who goes along on this journey as well. And if you guys get the book and read it, it's really good. So, I guess now's about time to say that I'm working on this. What is this, you ask? It's, well, it's A Young Knight's Tale, based off the books by George Conrad. It's called something about like a script. And don't worry, I'll get you more on updates on this. Soon enough, there will be auditions for people. Trust me, I only have one person so far who is willing to play a part, and some people I've asked just said flat out no. Thanks, Ian! I love you, man! No, not really. No, you know. Yeah, but anyway. But I've also started working on a second book as well. I've come up with these ideas years ago with, starting it on Facebook, and just, it took off from there. I created should have it here. Oh yeah, it's in. No. No. Oh, here it is. I created a little map. Okay, so now. This map is of the land that I created, which is copyrighted. Elsorneth is now copyrighted, everyone, and these are just some papers. But I also created a language, which is also copyrighted. So, if any of you want to learn my language, it'd be cool. We could communicate together secretly in an unknown tongue by man. Something like what they kind of did in The Hobbit, which I'm about to speak about, because I think it was just phenomenal. So, right now, okay, well, I've got these books here, so I'm going to go through this book as I'm talking, and, yeah, I'm done going through. So, that's for later. There's been a lot of things that happened. The Avengers came out. Woo! Captain America, they're going to be planning on making a sequel and a third of Iron Man, which I think is interesting. I don't know how they can do it. If they're planning on to have, like, another sequel thingy, like, a sequel to the Avengers called The Avenged. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. If they call it The Avenged, it'll have to be The Avengers. So, I guess now's a good time as ever to try. Something sounds wrong here, so hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do this. So, I'll just play another song on the piano later. Yes, that was me playing the piano. So, everything has been going great. It's been a lot. Especially the premiere of The Hobbit, which was, almost a week ago to the date. I went to see it at the midnight premiere, and it was awesome. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Some people said it sucked, which I don't understand. I mean, it was like 3 hours long, but it was awesome. They did stray from the book in some parts, but yeah, stuff like that, you kind of have to stray from the book just a tiny bit. If you stray from it too much, like you did with Aragon, it could be good, it could be bad. Just warning you. So, now that we've got all that covered.
George!
Yes?
You have to bring me a dance.
Okay, I will. I will. Sorry about that. So, I think now's another time for a song, I guess. Okay? So, I mean, we've got everything, and it's like... And I dropped it. Sorry.